Alright, hello everyone. I am Tirakisu and I am pleased to meet you. And there's a million things I need to tell you before I can start this video. Maybe first of all, I'm currently recording this voiceover in the woods. It is 9 p.m. here at night and it's barely raining. I'm walking the dog and I figured, well, why not record some stuff here, because I like how it is. It is nighttime, so I almost don't see anything, but should be fine. I like doing this. And alright, so just if you hear something weird, maybe my footsteps, maybe the wind, maybe even my dog barking, I don't know, that's why. But if there is something too crazy, I'll just edit it out. Anyway, here I am, sharing a beautiful, magnificent, 5 stars, all achievements, park building. I mean, I'm gonna try to get as many achievements as I can. So the reason why I'm recording this, there's 2 reasons really. First of all, I mean, it's nice to share things, but also, the reason I'm playing this game is because maybe around 10 years ago, I saw someone on YouTube that you may know. His name was Fluxtrends, and Fluxtrends was building a mega park. And I don't remember the size of it, maybe it was 250 by 250 or 500, I'm not sure, it was crazy big. And the guy made it really nice and beautiful, and that was maybe the first time I realized I could play this game and make it as good looking as I could. And that's what I started doing after watching Fluxtrends. And these last few days I've been playing some Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 like hardcore a lot. And I've been thinking about Fluxtrends, and of course he's no longer publishing any videos. I believe he's focused on work, and if I'm not mistaken, he's working in video games, and I hope to God he became a level designer, because this dude was just an absolute genius regarding aesthetics and harmony and building stuff from scratch, and I just love his work. So I hope he manages to keep that flame in him and to share it with others. Anyway, because I was playing and thinking about him, I was like, you know what? Maybe what the world needs the most right now, during our darkest times, is just is just some old school Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, baby, with some voiceover and some nice builds. Now I have no pretension of building as good as Fluxtrends, because I mean, this guy was crazy. Of course, if you watch like the Mega Park now, this 11-year-old video from him, you're gonna see that it's quite dated, but he improved a lot. Like, it's crazy to see the evolution he went through. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about Fluxtrends, because I'm sure half of you don't know who he is, and you're more familiar with the current Roller Coaster Tycoon scene on YouTube, like Marcel Voss and so on, which are amazing dudes. Anyway, I'm probably gonna be interrupting this speech a lot during the editing version of my work, because I know stuff are gonna happen on the screen that I'm not gonna be able to see right now as I'm in the woods. But so I made 100 by 100 park, and it actually follows a very small 50 by 50 park that I was making a few days ago, and I felt comfortable with it. I found out some nice designs, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm ready to move on to a bigger park. I like working with small parks, because hope you didn't hear that. Because yeah, it can just get a bit overwhelming for me, and finishing the stuff is gonna be priority number 1. And also, a big focus I have when I build is what I call harmony. And harmony to me is trying to see the bigger picture. That's why at the very beginning, the first thing I did was, figuring out the center of the map and building a nice little plaza in it. And then the second thing I did was preparing the train station, like the transport ride, because I want a transport ride to go all around the park. But in order for it to be perfect, because we are looking for perfection, well, we have to plan in advance. And so that's gonna be a huge deal for me. So making a small park is much easier to see where things might go in the future and how it's all gonna work out. Now I don't have everything planned out, but it just helps me to work with a smaller park. I might move on to a bigger one later in the future if I'm not sick of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and maybe if this series does okay. I don't know, we'll see. But so yeah, this video is just gonna be the little entry, like the walkway along the river and the train station. And the whole thing that you're gonna see in this video took me 2 hours of real time to build. So I'm a very, very, very slow builder, but that's okay. I still have a ton of fun, and as long as the final result is pleasing to me, to my eyes, then I'm happy with the time spent. And also maybe, I don't know how much I'm gonna show everything I do, but I know, especially when building roller coasters, I can erase and redo something a lot, like 10-20 times. So I'm probably not gonna show everything. I'm gonna do some time skips and fast forwards and the speed ups and whatever. I'm gonna try to keep the video small, maybe half an hour or shorter, because it's just one building, right? Come on, we're not gonna spend 2 hours watching one building being built. But anyway, maybe let me come back to harmony for 1 second, because harmony is not just the bigger picture, right? It's also colors and composition and how everything is spaced out and how it breathes and not breathes, and where are the details and where maybe things are easier on the eyes. And that I would say is my main goal for this park, trying to get a nice harmony, along with having the most interesting rides. When I say interesting, it's like I love interconnection. I love see how the first train station goes right through the main pass in the beginning. That's something I enjoy. I want rides to go through buildings, through roads, through other rides. I love, for example, building rides inside other rides. You're gonna see that probably in the future in other videos. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm also gonna try to go for every possible achievement, and it's part of the reason why I stopped working on my previous park and started this one. So now, just a second, I'm walking next to a waterfall in the woods, and I hope it's not covering my voice. Also, part of the reason why I'm recording in the woods is because the microphone I use on my computer is absolute trash, but the one on my phone is okay. It's much better, at least, so that's part of the reason. I hope you can hear me. Wait 1 second. Alright, I placed the microphone towards the waterfall, so maybe you catch some of that. It's really a nice little woodlands area near where I live, and I enjoy walking my dog there. And I also enjoy doing it at night because no one else is there. And you have to be a little weird to still play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 hardcore 20 years later. So you also have to be a little weird to walk your dog in the woods alone at night while talking to yourself and to imaginary strangers. So, but you and me, we're here together, don't worry. Anyway, um, what was I saying? I was probably talking about harmony and about the future of this park and gonna try to make everything look nice. Um, I don't know yet what I want to have. I want to have as many different coasters as I can. I especially want to try getting out of my comfort zone. There are a few coasters I always use, and some I don't think I've ever touched even once. Especially, I believe, because they are popular coasters in the United States. But that's not where I live. I live in Europe, and so I'm not used to the crazy, weird coasters. I'm used to the more traditional ones. But I'm gonna try to make the coolest, sickest new designs with coasters I have almost never touched since I started playing. I don't know how many years ago, but not that many actually. You know, I didn't discover RCT2 when I was a kid. I think I discovered it when I was maybe, I don't know, 15 or so. Uh, I've just had a phase around that age when I was into retro gaming a little. I was just curious about old games. I thought there was a unique charm and atmosphere in the old school pixel art games and the audio and animations and all those kind of things, which is really why I still to this day play RCT2. Right? It's beautiful, and if you look at Planet Coaster, yeah, it's much more advanced, but it doesn't have the same charm, at least to me. Or even Parkitect is like is okay, but it's lacking some warmth that the pixel art have. Oh wait, there is someone in the woods. Hello, everyone again. So actually, I am now back at home with the trash computer microphone, and the video is over. So I'm gonna see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe we're gonna get some rides for the next video. Um, Thanks everyone for watching. Um, Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear them, and see you soon.